Give me a hint. I need an era.
That's your
Smacking
hint.
ass. Smack that.
Yeah.
All on the floor. Oh,
All the flows, man.
dude.
To you,
I
so
got that
special. To
strictly
you.
from your hand motion because you hum with so much nose air.
I don't. I don't like humming at all.
That
Yo,
okay?
how do you know I don't have nasal issues that are hindering my lifespan?
Well, you never disclosed that information to me, so I don't feel bad about it.
They
If you
say
do,
They said my doctor said I have 70% lung capacity. I'm dead
like
serious.
out of 100 or like,
Well, I would hope so.
well,
Hey,
I
it's
didn't.
actually, well, actually, it wouldn't matter if it's 70%.
Yeah, that was probably top five
That was a
most
stupid
stupid things
question.
I've ever said. 70%. What's that
Yeah,
out of?
because I had RSV as a baby, which shout out RSV, it's coming back. It's having a nice comeback. Sorry,
Yeah.
I mean you have a child. I shouldn't say that to you.
No, well, we take our precautions. I talked to my one buddy Jake, that's a doctor, and he was
Yeah,
like, yeah, well, all babies get it at some point. I'm like, what
I
the
was
fuck?
like, they
And he's like,
absolutely do not.
he's like, no. He's like, well, I mean, kids get it at some point. It's just worse for them when they're a baby. So you got it when you're a baby, probably, and that's
Yeah,
what we're trying to avoid for Rory.
yeah, because they gave me a steroid in it because I was in the old hospital, the old sib crib,
Oh,
and
it must
yeah,
be.
they RSV vaccinated me, and to this day they say I have 70% lung capacity, which all the tests they've proved in the hospital say that to be true, but my brain says that not to be true because that's what all I know is 100%. That's my grind.
70% is your 100%. That's like,
Yeah, dude.
could you
If I had
imagine what you
100,
could do with
dude,
100%?
if I had 100% oxygen, dude, I like my possibilities are endless. See, but that's the only way they could slow me down.
Yeah, dude, you could talk for even more than you already do.
I mean, dude, I went to Bowling Green for 5 years. I obviously made the most of my education.
Yeah, you might even be down to 50%.
Yeah. After yeah.
Fair enough. Well, let's work on that. I know some
Yeah.
breathing
Well,
techniques.
yeah. Welcome back to
Like,
50/50,
yeah, episode, was this 4?
episode 4.
We're grinding.
Yeah. So this weekend I went out for the first time in 4 years, and it was because
Like,
I had a couple,
actually going out, not just like a
not
casual
4 years,
going to
2
the bar.
years. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I meant going out to the bar and like getting drunk. And it was because Alex and Grady, two of our college friends, they came to town, and one of my other home friends came up. But anyway, it was a great time. But I went to the bar to go get a drink, and to my unsuspecting self, I get this tap on my shoulder, and I turn around, and it's some blonde girl, and she goes, "Hi," and I've been in a relationship for like coming up on 3 years, and I've been engaged since October. I was like, "Hi," and she goes, "What's your name?" I go, "My name's Hunter, and I'm engaged." and she just goes, "Oh, okay." And I was like, "I hope you have a great night." And she's like, "You too." And she just walks away. And so I
Dude,
was like, okay, I'm processing it. And I walk back to the table and I'm like, guys, I just got hit on. And everyone's like, let's go. It was so cool, dude. As a current ugly person, this doesn't happen to me.
so I have a couple comments. First
Yeah.
of all, you did the exact same thing that like if in a much less bitchy way. I think this is probably more so because after you're in a relationship for so long, you completely lose game.
You have
Like
no
no
idea.
game, don't even know how to like flirt on accident. You're like, "Hi, I'm engaged. Like you've trained yourself. I shouldn't be talking to you right now."
Yeah,
And
I looked at her like she was a walking, like a washer machine with legs. It was
to
just,
where when a girl does it, they're like, "I have a fucking boyfriend." She was probably just like trying to like scooch in between and get a drink. You're like, I am engaged. And
No,
she's
no,
like,
no, 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 no. Let's call a spade a spade.
You know when you're getting hit on.
Dude, but it was the first time in a long time that one had been out. And then two, the fact that I got hit on, I was like, why didn't no girls hit on me when I was single, dude?
Yeah, dude, that's the way it works. I
Yeah.
mean, I get not for me. I haven't gotten hit on in forever.
Yeah, you don't need to be hit on. You'd be doing the hitting.
I mean,
Actually, you can't say that.
no.
And so, yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that's a good confidence booster too. It's like you never planned on anything. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm engaged. I'm gonna go celebrate. I'm gonna go celebrate this with my friends.
She'd probably walk back to her thing. Her friends are like, "They're like, that was fucking weird. I don't know why I went up there."
What if the Chinese spy balloon caught that all on camera? Like caught you guys at the table like celebrating?
I don't think I would have shot it down. Would you have shot it down?
I mean, I guess. If
Did
I
you
went
see it
outside
get
with my
shot
pistol,
down? Did you see the video getting shot down? It's like a little poof, just
like,
little air shoots into the
like,
mist.
oh my god, I shot it down, or he shot it down. That's kind of wild.
They had to hire
a thing.
They had to hire their absolute worst sniper in the world to shoot it down because it was such a big ass target. They didn't want. They needed to give him one. They got old one eye 20/40 vision Randy up there.
Dirty Randy. I heard it was like the size of like 4 school buses. Like
yeah,
it was fucking huge.
From the video, when things are in the air and there's only the air, you can never tell how big they are. You have no idea.
Yeah, 100%.
No.
Then you heard.
Well, let me. So China was basically saying the U.S. had no right to shoot it down because it was just kind of cruising by. I say that's bullshit.
Hey, it's just been cruising by for thousands of miles over the entire United States.
Is if the record button's on, we should turn them into a parking lot. Maybe not. That's extensive.
Hey, you never
Don't
know.
lie to us.
Don't
My
lie.
mom said you shouldn't lie.
Yeah, well,
But honestly, that could have been a fucking lie.
Lies.
Yeah, that could have been a lie.
She's told you some white lies. Oops.
In some sports news, we had Kyrie Irving. He's on his way to ruin his 4th team.
Yeah, dude.
I
Crazy
think
talent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he left both of our teams just for that background.
Yeah, he both of our
the
teams.
The Cavs and the Celtics. You know, I remember you were so pumped when you first got, but that was his first time doing it, so nobody saw that shit coming.
Well, they showed the tweet where it's like the exact same tweet where it's like he's
I'm not
ecstatic to
leaving.
join the Celtics and then he's ecstatic to join the Mavs. I think it's funny because the Mavs really needed to get Luka some sort of help, but I don't think taking the ball out of his hands was necessarily the move. I think, and there's already some GMs that are already being like, this could lead to Luka being like, what the fuck, and just leaving. Which, if the Mavs somehow end up with Luka leaving and then have Kyrie on like a 4-year contract for it, that's just going to be so good.
They probably ride this year out and see how it goes because everyone thought he was going to go to the Lakers. I even saw some shit that was like people are judging Kyrie for being on his 4th team and 12 years or whatever, but nobody does that with Jimmy Butler, and it's like, well, Jimmy Butler does. He leaves or gets traded because he goes too hard and like fucking.
I was gonna say
he's in his teammates' asses.
He's so competitive. He makes his teammates feel subhuman.
Yeah, it's not from being in the media, but whatever. I was kind of hoping for a LeBron Kyrie reunion.
Yeah, and at least it's something. Did you see LeBron? His tweet.
I was talking about that. It was like the most dramatic thing that anybody could post. And then he was
what were his exact words again?
Maybe it's me.
Maybe it's me. I was like, okay, LeBron. I'm sure. Yeah. You've never been allowed to make any sort of super team.
I think he's getting well. First of all, I think he was told by Celtics management before he signed that 2-year extension that they were going to do everything they could. And so I think he's kind of salty about it, probably, that he doesn't have the leverage because he's actually signed on with the Cavs. He was doing like a 1 or 2 year deal in the whole time.
Oh, yeah, LeBron.
Fuck.
Yeah, you said Celtics, but I know what you meant.
Oh, yeah, Cavs.
Yeah. No, it's I
Yeah, it was so dramatic. And then he's been did you see those quotes he put out? He's like, "Man, sometimes I wish I could just go out and walk around in Target and the Starbucks and have my name on a cup like a normal person."
LeBron, I will promise you it's not fucking cool. It's really
Yeah.
boring. And
Yeah.
you know what? I would I would have my coffee delivered to me every day. I'd shop at the most exclusive stores, but you know what? I just don't happen to make $76 million a year.
Yeah, he's a certified billionaire too. So there's obviously trade offs. I think he knows what he's saying when he's saying that. He's like, sometimes it probably came up because Kwame Brown's ass was like, my life's better than LeBron's because nobody notices me.
I saw something today. I was listening to it was a full send interview with Stephen A. Smith, and they were talking about how you can't talk to Kwame Brown about him being a bust. I guess he's like one of the players, like some players you can joke about when they're bust. Kwame Brown, I guess, takes it extremely personally. That's what Stephen A. was saying.
Jordan probably ruined that dude's psyche, and then he went to fucking Kobe.
Assholes.
Yeah. They're just too competitive for their own goods.
Yeah. Drake, have you had this? Starry?
No, so I saw that at Starry. I saw it at Target like 3 weeks ago, and I was like, "Oh, that must be some off-brand shit." And then I found out they replaced Sierra Mist.
Yeah, there's no more Sierra Mist.
Does it taste the exact same as Sierra Mist?
No. I would say this is more Spritey, but it's got a real harder lemon taste. It's got a much more lemony taste.
Doesn't make you go, spicy.
It makes you go, oh. I do that noise. Though? I do that noise often.
With drinks or?
Don't worry about me.
I'm not. I kind of worried.
So I was shown a new song this weekend. And I don't know about you, dude, but I know a lot of people will like when you find a song that you just love right off, you put it on repeat. But I'll find like the exact part of a song I like, and I'll just play that like 30 seconds of it back and forth, just really just hitting my musical G spot and just brain coming about it.
Do you get sick of the song?
Very quickly.
Okay, so you get sick of the song, and the probably when that part comes on, or when that song comes on in general, you're like, it's not at the part I like. I'm just gonna skip it anyway.
Yeah.
That's honestly kind of insane, because to me, I think when I find the best parts of songs, and there's that little bit, I like the build up, and then so like the one song I can think of right off the bat, I remember being like fucking 8th grade and being like, I set fire to the rain, dude. Just fucking blaring Adele. And when it got to the chorus,
what were you getting hung from your locker at that point, like singing that? Like,
no. However, I wasn't at the point to where I thought that I could let anybody know that I was a huge Adele fan. So I would wait till like my family and stuff went to bed, and I would play it on the computer just by myself at like midnight.
A closeted Adele fan. When did you come out?
Yeah. Probably like freshman or sophomore year.
Probably when she got hot, and then it got mainstream.
No, she's always had a hot voice, but she didn't get like pretty hot until like the last couple years when she bagged Rich Paul.
I forgot about that. That's a random celebrity cadoodling.
Cadoodle-a-doo. They're both really good at what they do, too. That was a hell of a bar I just spit on accident.
You just kind of ripped.
Yep.
Is it probably because it's probably because your new retainer?
Oh my god, yeah. So I have permanent retainers. I have braces. First of all, I had braces basically all through first 3 years of high school, which was awful. Everyone else I knew had it, in middle school, and then you get to high school and you have the time not to look like a complete ugly piece of shit. And so it's been 8 or 10 years since I got my braces off, and I felt my wire break, so I had to go back to the orthodontist. And I sit down. They completely remodeled the place. First of all, they have fucking iPads everywhere and a table in the waiting room for like all these kids now. Like I was sitting in there staring at first of all, I was an older kid getting my braces, so there was already 3rd graders in there at that point. So I'm just staring at the fish tank at that point. Now these kids are staring at iPads. And now I'm in there 10 years older and there's still third graders in there. And I'm 20, I think I'm like 27 years old, just sitting in the waiting room. And then I go in and I get it fixed. And he asked about my life and my daughter and everything. He was like, yeah, bring her back in like 8 years for a consult. And I was like, yeah, definitely bring her back before I got mine. He said, yeah, you're definitely older than the average kid when they got the braces. And I was like, fuck. And now I'm
You
back here.
motherfucker.
I was like, I'm never coming back, Todd.
Did any kids stare at you in the waiting room?
I don't know honestly. I kept my head down.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to. The last thing you want to be
Yeah,
done is bullied by an 8-year-old.
yeah.
Kids are mean, dude, and they say
Why
whatever.
are you here? Why you here getting your braces
You're way
on?
too old to get your tooth braces done.
You're really fucking old. My dad said. My dad said
Hey,
don't tell him, but he's old as fuck.
at least you went to the orthodontist.
Yeah, everything's good though. My shiny teeth and me.
So I was thinking of now that I was out in public again. There, at one point I was in the bar and I was just taking a piss in the bathroom. I was a couple stews in, and I just I I rooted my boot and I tooted all up in that shit. I really did. I did.
Dude,
And
that's like, yeah.
this dude next to me just looked over and he gave me like, "What the fuck are you doing?" face. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this is the best place I could have farted. Because
Yeah.
I mean, we went and got a nice, real, authentic Boston Italian dinner before we went out. So first off, I could have shit, let alone farted. So I'm just thinking, you can't fart in the restaurant. You shouldn't fart on the walk there with your girl, with the girls walking with you and stuff. I mean, you can, but and
That's
then
just
it's
when you
not
gotta.
really. I'm not risking the music getting quiet enough when I'm in the social scene of the bar to just rip ass. Plus, there's nothing worse than someone behind you just going, "Who the fuck farted?" and you're just sitting there like,
Dude, so basically everything you just said, that's just where it shows where we separate as people, because you find that relatively embarrassing to where me, I was in the bathroom last week or 2 weeks ago, and like, like when you're taking a piss, everything relaxes, and if you're gonna fart, that's a lot of times when it happens, or you're like
yeah.
clenching, so it doesn't. Some old dude just like ripped ass, and I giggled, and I looked over at him, and it was like his serious fart time. He did not want me to laugh at work that he farted so
It's
loud.
like I came in here for a fucking reason, buddy.
Dude, I came in here to piss and fart.
Eyes forward.
Yeah, pretty much. He gave me a dirty look, and I was like, "Dude, if you're gonna rip one in public, like you got to be okay with the consequences, right?" That's why you went. But like, so I have like I'd fart on the sidewalk. I don't care. I'd let anybody know. If
I
anything,
farted on the sidewalk. You make it sound like you have something personal. Did you bent down, just absolutely tainted the sidewalk, and then kept going?
yeah, right on that crack that I stepped on. That's from my mom's back. But I would do it. I would just start stomping around, and nobody would know I'm being really loud. So when I farted, they wouldn't know. They would just think I was just being weird.
So if you don't think farting in the bathroom like that is like embarrassing, like what do you think's embarrassing?
Um, so uh, it's like stupid stuff. So one of the things, everybody has to do it, but you look like an idiot doing it. I was walking into work the other day. It was raining, and so I had to shuffle my feet so I'm not squeaking all over the place.
Yeah.
And when you're doing that stupid ass little shuffle, and I looked up and some old man was just like, the janitor or something was just like staring at me, and I felt so dumb. I was like, is there another way to do this and not look like a complete idiot?
No, and I'm glad we can kind of also be on opposite ends of the spectrum here because I live in a community that has like it's like a dorm almost type style living. So we have janitors every morning with those mats right in front of the door, and I'll take Frank out around 6:30 before work, and when I come back in, the janitor's usually doing that part of the like entrance, and
Yeah.
she's like mid cleaning, and I just walk in, I'm like scuff, 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 scuff. Have a nice day.
Oh, don't get me wrong. You absolutely have to do it. Like you have to do it. I'm not like I do it at my own house, but nobody sees me. I
Well,
don't know, but you don't want to track your shit everywhere. But
And
I just
it's
think the whole motion of it's so dumb.
it is, and just something that goes along with it is, if you don't do that, there'll be water tracking all over the floors.
No.
And I tell you what, I had a janitor one time. I was watching her. She sprayed the thing and started doing her mopping, and she forgot to put down a one of those yellow wet floor signs.
Oh God.
And I
That's a
started to
lawsuit
walk.
waiting to
I
happen.
started walking back from where I had originally been coming from, and she like made eye contact with me, like took a power step towards her car, grabbed that thing, whipped it out, and placed it, and like looked at me and was like, "I'm fucking here, bitch! Like there will be no lawsuits today."
Dude, I wouldn't imagine. I mean, I don't even know if there's like a equivalent to my job and that type of thing. Like, I need to do this to make sure everybody doesn't get in trouble here.
I
And you
just
wouldn't think
it's just something
it's
to
like
do. It's
yeah,
something you do.
it's their work. They don't want to have to redo stuff or get fucked on.
No. I mean, another thing I do is I can't help it when I have my music in my headphones. I start singing along, and it's not like I'm singing along like as loud as I'm talking to you, but it's definitely like.
This like out in public or at work.
Oh, at any time I got headphones
Yeah.
in, dude, I'm straight with it. And
See, you've always had the big headphones like that too, so I feel like they're
well,
completely noise
and
canceling.
I don't. These are just for the podcast. I have the AirPod Pros, and they're also noise
Yeah.
canceling, so I don't hear anything.
I just remember in college we would walk to class about the same time from the trailer, and you had the headphones similar to like that. So I would have to literally run up to you if you were in front of me and like touch you
Yeah.
if to like get your attention sometimes, and you would just be like jamming some Travis Scott or some shit. And
Oh, absolutely.
at that point, it's not embarrassing, but. I did that at work the other day. I think I was listening to like Colin Cowherd while I was working or something, and this girl came in and I didn't realize I wasn't singing or anything. I was working, but I like yelled at her for the first like 10 seconds of the conversation because I forgot I had my headphones in. I,
Yeah.
I thought that I was in like a cafeteria because like people were talking, but it was just Colin Cowherd in my ear. So I was talking louder and I was like, I'm so fucking sorry. That
I
was
do that. That's what Jazz, my fiance, always gets fucking pissed off about me about is I'll have my AirPods in and she'll be like talking to me and I'll all of a sudden be like, "What?" Like he's just straight yelling.
Yeah, dude. It's usually pretty funny though. It's like it depends who you do it around. That can be pretty funny or it can be kind
Or
of
someone can be like,
embarrassing.
"Who the fuck is this guy?"
Yeah, be like, dude, you're so fucking dumb. And then the one other thing I just thought of was I just remember growing up, everything was embarrassing once you got to middle school, like with your mom.
Oh
Everything,
yeah.
like
Oh,
standing in line with your mom
and
in
you see
public was,
like a
and you're
girl or
just
one of the friends, you're
with
like,
their friends. Oh my god, yeah, that was the worst. And there was like an age it like happens like between like 10 and 12. It's like 10 you love your parents or something like that, and then you hit 12 and then like you're like, oh, social
like
scene,
just
like
fuck this
I can't
shit.
be seen with my mom, because in the next day at school they'd be like, he was at the mall with his mom, like that's our hangout spot.
Dude, that's why in sixth grade when we had our first spans, it was over.
Your first what?
Did you hear what I said?
Span.
Spans.
Yeah.
Spans.
Can you tell me what that is?
I absolutely can. Would you like me to right now?
Please, sir.
I will. So we had a huge middle school gym, and they thought, that's way too much room for a bunch of horny little kids to get in there and start. It's hard to
Running
chaperone,
around,
block
they'd
all
probably
that
play
off.
tag. Yeah.
So let's just put a curtain halfway through the gym, have one side be for dancing, and one side be for sports. So
That's
in
not
sixth grade,
in sixth
I
grade. I feel
caught.
like that's awesome.
Dude, it's unreal. I caught a slow dance with, one of the girls out there, and then I come back, win a game of knockout, and you're at that point, how can you live any higher?
Full chub.
No, and it's just sweating down my balls and
Oh yeah.
everywhere. My
And
balls
nobody
hadn't even
cares.
that were nowhere near dropping yet.
I feel like they should be dropped in sixth grade.
Dude, you do not know how I was raised.
No. Well, the altitude.
Not my balls, or my balls were.
Yeah. Your balls were raised.
So yeah, that's
yeah.
what spances were.
That's,
Unreal time.
That's actually that's kind of cool concept.
Yeah, I mean, as someone really competitive,
It's better
it was
than
definitely, like,
just everybody standing around if they don't want to go on the dance floor and dance when there's, those three girls that got boobs too early and they're all confident they're the only ones out on the dance floor dancing. It's like, all right, go play sports then.
Yeah. In their like Aeropostale shirts and mini skirts and stuff. That was so cool.
Dude, I think Hollister's coming back. Aeropostale was huge.
I would assume
know about
probably not.
But no, I swear to God, I've seen people wearing Hollister.
And how were those people looking? Drake's like 13, like.
Yeah, no, like no, not for us, not for us. Like they were like high schoolers, but like I thought they got away from it.
Why were you near high schoolers?
Dude, I'm guessing an age.
I'm just messing with you.
You're really putting me in a bind here, man.
So, did you or did you not pre-order the Harry Potter game?
Well, I did not.
Same.
I might. I'm a massive Harry Potter fan.
Massive.
But and I've heard really good things about it. I know a lot of people are pretty pissed off about J.K. Rowling. I can't remember what kind of comment she made, but they're not good comments. I think towards a specific part of or type of people.
Yeah, people be doing that. Her and Kanye, their new hot duo.
Yeah, yep. So some people. The first review I saw of it was somebody was like, "I'm not buying this game." And they didn't say why. So I was like, "Oh, they must have reviewed it bad." And then I found out they were like, "Well, I just don't want her to actually get any money from me." And I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
maybe
she,
I should maybe."
You know what? You got her, man. She's probably almost out of money. She doesn't need your $60.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, Harry Potter really went down the drain.
But anyway, I mean, because of that coming, it's pretty big time. I think it was only right that's where we had to head with our draft this week.
Yeah, this is draft number 3. I don't think we did the first round.
Yeah, and you're 2-0.
I am 2-0. I think you've had good drafts, but there's like a pick in each draft. I think that it was huge. And I think
honestly,
it was
I'm just
your
a
lab mutt.
little butt guzzler, dude. I got nothing.
Yeah, you got something. I think.
But dude, this week, I brought my fucking A game.
Dude, well, I hope so because we're doing a Harry Potter draft. Their top 5 characters.
Yeah, and the rhyme this week is hat.
Okay, it's gonna be hat, and the first.
No, it is hat.
It's hat. The first pick is very, very critical. So we gotta be rhyming hard.
Yep. So
Pat.
All right. Sat.
Pat. Okay. Cat.
You said Pat twice really fast.
No.
Shat.
Lat.
Matt.
Strat.
Nat.
Frat. 2, 1.
Tris. No. That really sucks, dude. My brain just turned off.
Oh man.
That happens to me a lot, and at first I thought it was aging a little bit, and now I think something's wrong with me.
It might,
but that's for another day.
I was when I was kind of waiting, and I was giving us time and stalling so we could both get a few words in our mind so we could take it the distance.
I was really trying, and I just shit myself.
Man, mentally. Okay. So I got number 1.
That's fine. Yeah, number 1's not. I don't think as much of a shoo-in as you think it is.
Well, I think it is, and this is where we're gonna go with the first overall pick of the Hogwarts fantasy draft. I pick Harry Potter.
Shocker. Yeah. I was trying to talk you out of it a little bit, but that's a pretty good pick. He stuck around the whole series.
Dude, you kind of got me too. I went and looked through my list and I was like,
you were like, holy shit, does he?
Could you imagine if I picked fucking Filch?
Yeah, Luna Lovegood, number 1-1.
Oh damn!
All
All
right.
right, Harry
So I guess
Potter.
I can cross Harry off my number one. um, Number two, I'm going Dumbledore.
That's
And
a good pick.
I know Dumbledore dies, towards the end of the series, and he's not in the last couple movies. But
That doesn't matter. I
I
mean, he's got
think
it.
there is one scene alone that is just unreal, and it's in Order of the Phoenix when they're at Harry and him are at that little rock island shit, and he has them drinking all that poison water
They're
and
at the
stuff.
ministry.
Yeah,
Oh no, that's in Half Blood Prince
Half Blood Prince.
when
That's
they're
right.
finding the
That's right,
Horcrux.
dude. And he
Yeah,
just Harry thinks it's all over, and he gets up and he's
yeah, dude,
just
he goes fucking
absolutely
bananas.
fucking shit up.
Even
I
the movie before too, when he's battling Voldemort in the Ministry,
also
dude, like
sick.
yeah, yeah. So Dumbledore, that was gonna be my second pick.
Yeah,
Super super good pick. So first two off the board. I don't think I could go wrong here.
dude, it was hard. Like after
Yeah,
those two, it was
once you get
hard.
I had an easy top three, so that's why I'm pretty good with this. My second pick is going to be Snape. I think
Okay,
he's such a secret catalyst through the
he
entire
is.
series. Like to think that he's so bad, but he was the ultimate secret keeper, and he
Hmm.
actually cared about Harry the whole time. And then
The
Alan
whole
Rickman,
time.
dude, fucking so sick.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, so
awesome.
I'm going Snape, and I feel good about that pick. He's a
Yeah,
badass.
he's one of those guys you don't appreciate until the very end, but once you understand everything, you're like, oh damn, like
Yeah,
I did
really
him
didn't
dirty.
appreciate him until that's fucking Nagini killed him.
Nope, that's a great pick. Um,
Take
with
my
my number
pen.
two, with my number two pick, I'm going Hermione.
Wow,
So I think the thing with Hermione is I know it's about Harry Potter.
you're
Is there
horny. Shut
one?
up.
Is there one? Aren't we all?
Fair.
Is there one spell that Harry learns before her, dude?
It doesn't
She's
matter.
like
He's better at all of them.
that sounds misogynistic.
He's the fucking boy who lived. It's just
Yeah, he is the boy who lived, but and he's number one, rightfully so. But Hermione, dude, like
yeah,
low key, she it's Emma Watson. Like
yeah.
let's not get. I mean, I'm not saying in book one when she's 10, but like I hope she's 18 by the end of it, or else I don't know.
She's close. Even what is it? 17 years later in the last movie, when she's at the train station with our kid, she's
Yeah.
looking all
Oh,
good.
true. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. She's
Why don't you just go there? Skip all high
well into
school.
her early 20s.
Skip high school. Yeah,
So yeah,
that's a good pick.
I feel good about taking Hermione. I mean, she's genius. She's solved a lot of the situations, and she gets with the ginger, so those people can be happy.
Those people. Yeah.
Yeah, people.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you heard
Um.
me.
All right. I think that was somewhere on my list.
That could be my pick that hurts me from what it sounds like.
No, I don't think it was a bad pick. It was just a couple earlier than I was gonna do, but we don't know what the audience is gonna do. So
Yep.
you picked a Hermione, and with my third pick, I'm gonna go with Rubius Hagrid.
Oh, that's good. That was my next pick. That was my
Would have
next
been.
pick. Would have been. Rest in peace, by the way.
Yeah, him as well. I mean, the original Dumbledore, obviously too.
Yeah, but he died a long time ago.
Yeah,
Hagrid was
what is it,
recent.
after the second movie?
He's
We've
dust
had
at
time,
this
We've had
point.
time to mourn. You didn't pick that
Yeah.
guy. You picked the second one.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, yeah, but Hagrid, he's like, he's the first guy. He was there through, when Harry was born and all that. He was the first one. He fucking gave little fucking Dudley a tail too.
Oh yeah.
That shit was good. But yeah, I love Hagrid.
No,
Great
great
guy.
pick. For my number three, I'm really debating between two right now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the two that you have next on your list. I'm gonna go with what in my heart. I'm going Neville Longbottom.
Oh,
So Neville Longbottom is obviously the absolute shat on character for about 6 to 7 movies.
But he totally redeemed himself.
He does, but while he's getting shat on, he's still providing like good one-liners. Like funny stuff happens to him, so it's like he just stays in there, and then he all of a sudden just matures into this man and just starts going off, dude. Just rescuing people. You know, he sliced the snake, the Horcrux, Nagini. I mean, I think, and then Neville, he's got a couple of those lines where, you know, when Harry's pretending to be dead and Neville gives the speech, dude, and then all hell breaks loose. Oh, dude.
I think I've Harry Potter.
Yeah, Neville might have the best come up in all of Harry Potter.
Oh, he'd be coming up.
So,
him and Luna end up getting together.
Yeah, and he gets a girl. Yeah, dude, he's straight nutting right now.
Yeah, he definitely deserved it.
Yeah, so I feel good about that.
Man, I have 2 picks left, and there is a whole mess of people on here.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody left is in the relative same range. So
I agree.
I don't want to reach, but I don't know how much you can reach after all these characters have gone. Man, so there's some safe picks here, and this could for sure be a reach. I'm gonna save him for fuck it. I'm going for it. I'm picking Dobby.
I had figured that one was coming up.
Yeah,
he's just a fan favorite.
Ultimate fan.
He's an absolute fan favorite.
He went out protecting Harry Potter, and man, it's like if I think more people probably tear up in that scene from. If you didn't read the books, then you know. Or then you maybe didn't know that Harry died and came back. Spoiler alert, sorry guys. But you know that it's final with Dobby, and he went out. And Harry was like, "Let's bury him, man." Just a great little elf.
Yeah.
So, that's
just
my 4th pick.
Very good pick. Yeah, that's good. All right, the Dob Master's off. Take him off my list. Oof, I got 2 left. I know I want both these people. All right, number 4. I'm going Voldemort.
Yep, that was gonna be my next one.
Yep, I mean, just an incredible character. Obviously, extremely powerful. When he wipes Cedric Diggory, I love that part.
Dude, because he does it so effortlessly.
It's so effortlessly. Just gives him a little.
Yeah, I think that's a really good spot for him to go to, one of the last 3 picks, because like people really I really like his character, but you hate his character, but he's such a good character.
He's such a good character. The way he just walks around, sneaks around almostly with his confidence, and having Nagini by his side is dope. Anytime you have a large snake as your sidekick, pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then just no one fucks with him. Every single person respects him. Dude, the good guys won't even say his name like the little taint wussies they are.
Nobody fucks with him until Harry is up on the thing with him before he's like, "Come on, Tom."
Well, someone should it.
Together.
It's Professor McGonagall. She's in the last one. She's say his name. He's gonna kill you either way. He's gonna try to kill you either way. Yep. Ooh.
Yeah. So that's a really good pick, and you just said my last pick, so I'm gonna
fuck, dude. I shouldn't even have. I thought about that. I was already going with her. That. Dude, she's
Professor McGonagall.
She's such a badass, dude.
Yeah, well, so I left the door wide open for you. You can go ahead and pick damn, what's that bitch's name? I literally just lost it. The fucking one. I must not tell lies from Order of the Phoenix.
Oh, the mean one.
Yeah, I completely just lost your name.
Dolores.
Yeah, Umbridge.
Something. Umbridge.
Yeah. So go ahead. That or the Sorting Hat, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm not picking either of them.
Hufflepuff.
So yeah, I don't think you really need to defend the Professor McGonagall pick. I think
she's just a solid character.
Nope, that was coming. Cool. Fuck. I have a name right here on my list, and I just don't even really want to say it.
I think I know what you're gonna say, and I think you were hoping that I was going to pick it so you could, at some point in the draft, so you could just clear up space for everyone else. But
1000%, dude.
yeah,
Um,
I didn't want him.
I didn't want him either, dude.
I like him, but
I just don't even want to do it. I might switch up and pick his partially hot sister. I'll pick Ron.
yeah,
Someone has to do it. I think it'd be terrible to just have a list without him.
yeah, and I don't know if is that a steal? Like, I don't know. Is that a steal?
I'm sure
It could
some
be.
people. There's definitely
Yeah.
some people who he's their favorite character, and I think he does a lot more cooler things towards the end. And he's
Yeah.
I don't know. He just gets overshadowed by Harry so many times.
Yeah.
Of Harry just doing cool shit.
But I think that's also why they give him the girl.
Yeah.
Although J.K. Rowling did say, maybe a year or so ago, she said if she rewrote the book, she should have wrote Harry with Hermione, and it's like, no fucking shit.
Yeah,
Not with
no
fucking
shit,
Jenny.
buddy. Jenny. Then Ron could have been with Jenny.
Hogwarts, Alabama edition.
So
I
that's
feel
our
like I
Harry
spell for
Potter.
that.
Let's give me your picks. What'd you have? And then I'll say my five.
So I went number 1, Harry Potter. My second was Snape, then Hagrid, then Dobby, and Professor McGonagall.
Okay. And I went Dumbledore. I went Hermione, Neville, Voldemort, and
Don't say his name.
Ron. You're still laughing that I took Hermione, dude. You're fucking dick, dude. Such an asshole.
No, dude. I like your Hermione pick. I just thought that Hagrid was for sure gonna be that 4th pick.
The fourth overall. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. So here was my full 1 through 10 quickly. I had Harry, Dumbledore, Hermione, Neville, Dobby, Hagrid, Voldemort, Professor McGonagall, Ron, and Snape. I had Snape super low, dude. I forgot. I don't know.
We'll see. Maybe
I should have told you
really
that.
Quick. Yeah, maybe I reached on him really quick, but I don't know. I think
we'll find
he
out.
just completely redeems himself. So that was episode 4 draft. Hunter had really hard time rhyming with hat.
It's such a hard word, dude.
Yeah, I have a trick for rhyming.
What?
I just think of the rhyme and then put another letter in front of it.
Yeah. I should have said at.
Oh, that'd have been a good one. I would have never thought of that. That would have been so good. It just stumped me.
That's that first sexy little letter in the alphabet, too. The hottest little one.
Or A.
Which letter of the alphabet do you think is most fuckable, excluding O?
Oh, I don't know. P. B's got 2.
If it's capital B, do you think you can handle all that?
I don't know. Like upside down P.
Fair.
Q.
Like a bit, like with the capital Q? With a line in there?
Yeah. Doesn't gotta be all the way through.
Okay.
D. Dude, you shook so hard I couldn't even see you.
Have you seen that YouTube video? Or maybe it's a TikTok or something of the guy just fucking the grapefruit?
No. Some dude's fucking a grapefruit?
It's not, he's not actually doing it. It's fake. But it's like just some guy walking into the kitchen to say his name, and he's like, yo, he's like, he turns around, he's got the grapefruit down, and his eyes are all...
No, I haven't seen that. Hey, why don't you send that over, though?
Maybe that was just a wet dream I had.
You ate grapefruit. No, but it has probably been about 10 to 15 years since that dude got caught fucking a McChicken.
Dude.
That was
I
wild.
love the
McChicken
spicy
sales
chicken.
went out of the room.
I like the spicy deluxe, not the deluxe one. The 4B from McDonald's, whatever that is. I like the 4B.
4B.
Yeah.
A.
So, No, the 4B. It's a spicy chicken sandwich.
Wait, are your McDonald's not numbered? They're lettered?
I said 4B.
Oh, I thought you said B4B. Like I want the number like I want the number 10. You're
I
like
can't
give
talk
me
to you anymore.
you're like give me L.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hey, well fair enough. We're going to put up our draft again. Same routine. Episode 4
Yeah, we're gonna put up some more clips, and
is
we'll see you. We'll see you
yeah,
on our
it's
on
a
our
it's a
fifth
Rizzy
episode. Will
wrap.
be our next one. I think that's kind of the first like milestone.
Yep. Episode
It's pretty
5.
good.
We'll see you soon.
All right.
Love you.
Bye. Love you too.